as I came into this and since 2001 and went through my process here to figure out how to bring this forward and to define it in a particular way, because we need that definition here to take on the challenge of seeing what's going on here and what else there is. So for the most part, what we've come through, like the spiritual paths, the religions, whatever we've come through our personal life, it usually relates to our personal life. And as I've said, like in Eckankar, and I saw with myself too, we were very self-satisfied. And for many people, life got better, and it did. And that was the idea for that time. Now it's a recognition. So I redid the levels, and things have actually become so accordingly, because that is the best reference to where when Paul said, oh, the fifth area is the soul plane. Okay, so again, it wasn't really defined in the Tiger's Fang book. He laid it out a little bit better, but you have to remember that that's Paul's experience. And yes, there is a reference there, but this is what I like about us all coming together, because everybody has their experiences uniquely, and that's it. It's not just me or whatever. It's we each have our experiences uniquely. So by redefining the levels, it's interesting that the fifth level actually became the subconscious, realistically, because the subconscious area is with the intuitive area. In other words, a person is limited to their subconscious, their unawareness, until they ignite that intuitiveness to where they can see what's going on in creation and what else there is besides creation. So yes, for us with our personal self, because we need this information, it is a better relationship that the seventh level be the first of the real universes, so to speak, from a literal sense. Okay, from a literal sense. Now, life is what it is. I don't decide that. Okay, I have my own experiences. Everybody has their own experiences. And so it's however you're going to realistically see it, how each person themselves see it. So you and I can be standing together on the planet Earth, but I have my view of it. You have your view of it from where you're standing. And so those views are important, but the overall view is to recognize the isness life is, and from there we have our experiences more realistically. So yes, the seventh level is simply something to relate to that I call, because it's be called something, the real universes, and that's UNU, VERSISSS, more so than we have been told that we are in a universe here. Well, again, we've been fooled. And people are thinking that, oh, it's endless. This universe is endless, because universes, the idea is that it's endless. And that's where I've, labeled it as a realm, because it's limited. It's a particular realm and it's limited. The real universes are not that. And actually, realistically, there's no seventh level. It's just something for the mind to easily consider. It's really an isness, which is all here now. Just recognizing it. It's all here now. It's just simply you recognize it, because just like the sun shining, it's not going anywhere. It's an isness. It already is, you might say, the isness. And so because we have these five bodies, we also relate to these five bodies. Now, when we're standing in the isness, when we're aware of the isness and recognize that, well, we don't need the five bodies. But if we're going to operate in creation to help others wake up, like Rebazar and a lot of the boys do, okay, we need these bodies. And we have these bodies now, so this is the idea. As long as we're here with these bodies and we still relate to them, We want to do something real that's a lot more fun and challenging than just being bored with old routines that we grew up with, that literalization, indoctrination that we got from our schooling. We can throw all that out. We already know how to read and write. Okay, whoopee-doo. So let's get on with the adventure of taking the risk and doing something real. So the 7th level is simply a reference to something more than creation.